Have you ever experienced a sensation where you were alone, but you didn't feel like you were alone? Well, if not, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about in today's video by user ChristyX91. Starts recording as she enters a room after hearing something, only to find that the room is completely empty. After opening the door and finding nobody, they examine the room only to be greeted by moving children's toys. Now granted, the way the toy does move, it could be argued that it was pulled by fishing line. This is a TikTok video, so I'll leave that up to you. But either way, it's a compelling video. After seeing it play multiple times, what are your thoughts on this video? Was this an elaborate prank to get a couple of quick seconds of fame on the internet? Or was this truly something paranormal caught on tape? This next video is brought to us by user UAP TikTok. It details their reactions as they stumble across a meteorite that had just crash landed next to them. As you can see from the video, there is definitely a small crater from where it landed. It's still smoldering and glowing red hot, signifying it has truly just broken through our atmosphere. What are your thoughts on this? Have you ever stumbled across something as incredible as this? I've never seen a meteorite this large before, at least not this fresh. But seeing it makes you wonder if it brought any otherworldly visitors with it.
Yo, we're up here taking a break four-wheeling. This shit literally just landed right next to us.
I don't even know what this is.
What the fuck? That's literally a meteorite. It's fucking glowing. This shit landed right next to us like 2 minutes ago. What the f-
This next video is brought to us by user r_haunted_house, and there's a lot to unpack. Right off the bat, you already saw it. I'll play it again just so you can see what I'm talking about. They claim to be haunted by a shadow man, and essentially he recorded himself on the couch watching TV for about an hour, and you start to see multiple signs of activity, and it just makes you really question, is this a really good prank, or are we seeing something truly paranormal here? Regardless, the video is rather creepy. You can see whatever was in the doorway now seems to be looming around the side of the couch, and you can see its shadow slowly disappear, and then reappear from behind the couch, which this could just be a hand, but I'm not really sure. In the same breath, it wouldn't be hard to duplicate this with a couple flashlights and a black morph suit, considering that this video was shot in a dark room. Regardless if it's true or fake, why don't you give me your personal opinion down in the comment section below, and we can talk about it together. Either way, it's creepy enough that I wouldn't want to have to deal with this personally myself. And that's why my couches are not against the walls.
TV for over an hour. The shadow men took the bait. Just wait.
Our next video comes from user Haunted POV, and just as the title describes, it shows what seems to be a mermaid-like creature laying up on the shore, beached, covered in what seems to be fishnet. And of course it happens at night, so the visual is not too great, but they spend a lot of time filming it. At first it seems like it might be dead, but then they get a little closer, and they realize it is indeed not dead. As when the men start to cut the fishing line, you see it move just a little bit, and once the men seem to free it up and get rid of most of the fishing line, then it starts to come to life and really flail about. On one hand, this truly could be the real deal, as we've had a lot of mermaid sightings in the most recent years. On the other hand, though, this could be somebody taking advantage of the veil of darkness and using it to pull a very elaborate prank with very grainy video feed. Sadly, the video never shows the creature returning to the ocean, so we never get a clear answer as to what happens next. This last video I have for you is a great example as to why you should never go into the woods at night. Stay out of domains that do not belong to you. This video was uploaded by user Highly Suggested, and I highly suggest you don't do what they did and go into the woods at night like this. Something apparently is standing downhill from them, and as you can see, it turns to show both eyes. So now it is directly locked on him. He's claiming whatever he's looking at is standing downhill, and yet it's still that tall. Meaning this could be anything from Bigfoot to a skinwalker to a Wendigo. All it really boils down to is location, but either way, that's a big piece of nope, and I'm not taking a slice. And so I'll ask you to comment down below, what do you think this is? And did you just see it run through the trees?
And whatever this is, this area right here goes downhill. So whatever's staring at us right now is very fucking big. That is not a small animal. Ah!
Well, dear viewer, it looks like you've made it to the end of the video. That's all the scary content I have for you for now. If you did enjoy it, maybe consider tossing me a like and a subscribe, showing me that you enjoyed this, and I'll continue to do more of them. Either way, I'd like you just to remember one thing, that nightmares are forever.